Ah! Jesus fucking Christ! It's like I've seen death. It's because I have, technically. Anyway. Hi! Can you hear me? Mods, can I be heard? Have I awakened? Oh, that actually cracked my neck. Ow. That actually, oh. Audio's good, feed is live. Grazie. I'm getting really good at this. This whole VR thing. I'm really getting good at it. Anyway. Hi. What's up? Hello, Miss Sugar Rush. Ain't it a treat to see you again? Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Anyway. Well, oh, good news is, you guys have a new option. If you don't want to see me and you want to see Flamie, you can always spend the flumes. I know I'm probably like your least favorite, but then again, what can I say? I ain't here to be everybody's favorite. Anyway. Oh, how are y'all doing today, huh? Currently, I'm in a French bakery. Why are you in a why are you in a French bakery? No, like honestly, like what? Why French? I see a new tattoo on your arm. I wonder what else you did to the model. Oh, you mean this? Oh no, honey, that's been there. That's been there like for a while now. You know, just nobody notices these small little details. Anyway, but I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. I figured I'd start a little earlier than usual because I had eaten dinner, and I know me, if I don't start doing something, I'm gonna get really drowsy, and then I'm gonna take a nap, and I don't want to take a nap just yet. So, you know, it's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. Speaking of which, I'm going to lock myself because my legs keep floating, and I don't like that. But yeah, how are y'all doing today, huh? Y'all doing good? How you doing, Mama Heart? I'm doing good. I'm actually doing a lot better than I was like last week. Feeling pretty good. I mean, I got a little bit of neck pain, but like I think that has to do with the weather because like I have this like issue, right? So I have this little issue where fucking what's it called? With my nerve degradation, right? Where the weather is actually like depending on whether it's hot or cold, it fucks with shit, right? It fucks with my neck and my ear. And I thought for the longest time it was just, oh, occipital neuralgia. But, no, apparently it has to do with that degradation. So, you know, it was like 26 degrees outside all day today. And, that fucked with my neck, so fun. But, work was hectic. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. See, it's hard to really gauge how work was when you're a remote employee because you don't actually deal with the bullshit up front. And in my line of work, I just deal with the aftermath. So, I couldn't even tell you. Most of the time, I was just sitting there waiting for somebody to call. Would you consider ketchup a form of jam or a form of smoothie? Also, hello, Flamie. Hi, Tie Man. I would consider it a smoothie. Because, so, okay. Alright, hear me out. Hear me out. Here, hold on. Let me, I'm gonna blow y'all's mind. I'm gonna blow... Do-do-do-do. I'm gonna blow y'all's minds, okay? So, when we talk about ketchup, right? Ketchup is from what? Tomato, right? Now, ketchup, or I'm sorry, a tomato is what exactly? It's a fruit, right? Now, what does it take to make a smoothie? Fruits, most of the time. Sugar, Any form of sugar. It could be honey, it could be sugar itself, just as long as it has a little bit of sugar in it. Or even it's just normal sweeteners, like honey, like I said. Water. You put water in a smoothie too, right? And a smoothie is blended. Ketchup is, in fact, a fucking smoothie. And you can't at me otherwise. Had my accounting class earlier today because I got my first test this Thursday. Oh yeah? How, did you pass? Went to the chiropractor because I have DDD. DDD. D's nuts, D's nuts, D's nuts. Also, I hope you're doing okay. Also, hi, Zai. How are you? I hope you're doing okay, hon. But, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Other than being in pain and just vibing, getting Willow to the vet, they were fawning over the little goober. Oh yeah, they were. That's good. You know, I texted my my old neighbor, the one who took in Twix and Ollie, and I haven't heard back from them yet, but I'm assuming that they're doing fine because, you know, those are my girls, and even though I've technically rehomed them, I always want to make sure that they're okay, right? So, yeah, I hope they're okay. So, but I'll keep you guys up to date of whether the neighbor talks to me or not. The infinity was real for a second. Don't mind me. Just get it all on me. Get all that infinity on me. So then what about strawberry jam? Strawberry jam is yeah, I mean technically it is a smoothie. I mean it's pulped, pounded, but it's still a smoothie. I guess in a way a smoothie is just pulped and pounded, huh? In a way, I mean, yeah, kinda. Actually, yeah, no, it is. It is just pulped and pounded. Alright, then chug a whole bottle of ketchup and come back to me. You know, come here. Come here. You think you're clever with that one. Come here. You do realize that that is actually more doable than eating a fucking stick of butter, right? Like, you're not, like, you do realize that, right? Why did I have a fucking, like, orgasm thinking about that? Never mind, whatever. But you do realize that that is, like, more doable than eating a stick of butter. I did something worse than drinking a bottle of ketchup. And you're telling me, you're telling me, come back to me later when you drink a bottle of ketchup. Really? Task failed successfully, I think. Maddie? Do not tempt fate. You know I'm stupid. I will do it. Anyway. Oh. But yeah, I had a good day at work. I think I had a good day at work.
Stupid and fat.
You're stupid and fat.
Damn straight I am. Anyway. I'll be honest, when I eat a burger, I usually take out the tomato sometimes. Well, to be fair, a tomato is just a cake. I'm sorry, a burger. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. I'm about to fucking cause a riot. A burger is just a cake in disguise. Or it's just a fancy lasagna, says the Sicilian. Actually, you know what? No. What if everything is just a soup? Like, think about it. Everything uses some type of vegetable, some type of fucking broth or meat or liquid to bring it all together. meat usually, and some vegetables, and, depending on whether you like it or not, some type of carbohydrate, right? A burger is a soup, and you can't tell me otherwise. It means don't damage Dylan, JK, it's degenerative disc disease. So what I'm hearing is damage you. Got it. I will do that then. What do you mean by butter and ketchup? I just spawned. Drake, my chat was trying to tell me that drink ketchup and come back. Literally, they forget that I sat here and ate a fucking stick of butter like a month and a half ago, like it was a fucking banana. So, you know, which I think would be arguably be worse than drinking in a bottle of fucking ketchup. You say that like you say that like I'm gonna listen. Egging you on is my job. Yes. Yes, it is. And I don't pay you a fucking dime for it. If anything, you pay me. Ain't that the fucking irony of it? Can I throw a tomato at Flamie? Why? Why? I actually, you know what? No, honestly, I'm craving tomatoes. I told myself during this grocery run, like last weekend, earlier this weekend, I was gonna get tomatoes. And I forgot to fucking buy tomatoes. And so now tomorrow, most likely, or if not, Wednesday, I'm probably gonna have to go get tomatoes. Because my body, for some fucking reason, has been craving tomatoes. And it drives me fucking off a wall that my cravings have been getting more and more extreme lately. And by extreme, I don't mean like I want to eat sand. I mean like I just want to eat fucking blue cheese and fucking tomatoes for like 8 hours. And like cracked pepper. Did you know you can eat eat a mayo sandwich with soup? Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Don't do that. Do not do that. No. I know what you did there, and I don't like that. I specifically said I don't like that. So no. Blue cheese and tomatoes sound so good. Oh, dude, Gaz and I have been talking about, because we bought this like balsamic, like dressing, right? That was like really expensive, right? Like Gaz is very precious, is very peculiar about what gets about this bottle of balsamic, right? And so for the longest time I've been sitting here thinking like, dude, we need to just get sliced mozzarella, some tomatoes, or some roasted red peppers, and just drizzle that shit all over it with some cracked pepper. And I might actually do that. I might just bite the bullet, buy the fucking mozzie slices, and fucking just go to town with that. You have no idea. Food is my love language. We know this, right? But there is something about mozzarella, tomatoes, black pepper, balsamic, and a little bit of olive oil that just speaks sexual tones to me. It's fucking bullets. Also, hi Audley, how are you, honey? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good one. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Sweetheart, come here. Come here. Come here. Anything's an instrument if you blow into it hard enough. Or if you suck it off hard enough. It just depends on how well tuned you are.
It's time to drink water.
Rose Toy Blaster, welcome.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do this. There we go. Also, oh, somebody followed, but I don't know who did, so I'm assuming it's gonna be Rose Toy who did. Thank you for the follow, honey. Welcome home. Mwah! Also, Vivian, welcome. Hope you're having a good one. Hey, hey nerd, I got butter. What are you implying there? You do realize I am specifically barred from eating another stick of butter again. I guess you could say I'm barred. I'm gonna shut up now. Anyway. By the way, Flamie, epic stuff happened. I have one good internet forever after so long after a limited 200 gigabit one. Oh, cool. So that means you won't, like, I don't know, die? I mean, I'm glad for you at least. No, I'm actually, like, genuinely really happy for you. Like, that's good to hear that you got good internet. I feel like everybody should have good internet. If I could, like, fucking do this right. I haven't done this in so fucking long. Now you can tell me all about how you download, like, I don't know, pirated movies on the internet. And the internet would never tell you a lie. Hello, I am now a flute. How are you? So what I'm hearing is you want to be blown off. You want to be blown off and you want to be tuned. You know, you do realize a penis is just as much of an instrument as it is a recorder. It's just how many holes are you willing to cover when you blow? May I have a hug, Mama Heart? Yeah, of course. Come here. I got you. I'm a little confused here. So how we're gonna make this one work? But hey, there you go. Let's see here. Hi, Jack. How are you, honey? Being barred is a myth. Yo, when you fail the bar, but you still become a lawyer anyway? Guys, I died when Flamie sat on me. True story. Wait, did I actually sit on you? I don't remember that. No, wait, like, oddly, like, real joke, because I know we've seen each other IRL. When I visited you, did I actually sit on you? No, you didn't sit on me. So what I'm hearing is, you want me to sit on you. That can be arranged. I'll do it in front of everybody, too. I'll fucking sit on you in public in front of everybody. You picked me up and crushed my sides. Chat, don't listen to this nerd. They're clearly spreading propaganda. I immediately kissed him on the forehead and fucking threw him into a trash can. That's 2 tons of weight. Yep, it is. And their hips are gone. Oh shit, Ghost Chat, getting the cross. Ghost Chat? What do you mean, Ghost Chat? You are not immune to propaganda. The propaganda presents Flamie's ass. Me when was making a joke about how you killed Oddly Yet was typing. Oh, Ghost Chat member, got it. Sorry, chat, give me 1 minute. I do apologize. I'm looking for something right now. Oh, there we go. Apologies about that. I had a bit of a moment. I was looking for my my player.
What that is?
I also wanted to be a comfy blanket burrito. Ah, blanket burritos are pretty good. You know what else is pretty good? And I found out about this during my hiatus, but apparently, Nintendo wasn't lying about something very near and dear to my heart. Do y'all remember Animal Crossing New Horizons? Well, apparently, yeah, they announced a new update, and I'm so fucking happy that they did. I was really kind of upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to go fucking ballistic when I heard that Nintendo said, we here at Nintendo are not going to fucking update give any more updates to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Even though we clearly did say at the initial launch of New Horizons, we're going to provide continuous updates. Chat, that happened back in 2020 or 2021, one of those 2 days. And then I think it was, what, 2022 or 2023, where it was like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna give you any more updates. Nope. Which basically made New Horizons even less insignificant compared to its actual better predecessor, New Leaf. It was actually kind of fucking sad. So, when I sit here and say that this update allows New Horizons to live up to the standard of New Leaf, it doesn't make it better, but it does make it live up to that standard. I'm relieved. Also, bear in mind though, the only reason they're doing this is because Palworld basically at this point has won their court case against Nintendo and Pokemon Company. Japan fucking laughed them out of court with their patent, and so did America. So they look like fucking fools with eggs on their face. And you know, if you ever want a real reason to fucking look at Nintendo and think, man, I really want a villain in my life, well, there you go. The only reason Nintendo even announced this new update is for an image purpose, because it would suck to be fucking Furukawa. That CEO will burn that fucking company to the ground along with his bloodline. They're actually updating it. Yeah, they basically made it up to par with New Leaf now. Like, before this update got announced, New Horizons was nowhere near at the level of what New Leaf was by the end of its lifespan. Which says a lot about New Horizons, because there was a lot promised with New Horizons. And originally, like I said, they were like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna fucking like give you a shit ton of stuff, continuous updates, yada yada yada. But then again, keep in mind, this was 2021, 2020. This was the height of the pandemic, right? Everybody was locked in, and Animal Crossing was kind of like that hope juice, you know, that hopium. Remember that term, hopium? Yeah. That's some pandemic fucking term right there. Hopium. Yeah, it was, basically they lied at some point, and I'm sure that they had no intention of doing this if it wasn't for the patent shit that they got laughed out of court at, and they looked like a fucking idiot, so... I mean, Japan has other RPGs with summoning mechanics, and yeah, it's not gonna fly. Well, also, let's be real here. Nintendo, Nintendo specifically, and the Pokemon Company, they don't look really good right now. They look horrible, especially Pokemon Company. They look like a fucking monster. And Nintendo looks like the fucking monster's feeder. They're evil. They're fucking evil. So, also hi Carsey, how are you, hon? I mean, Japan, let's see. Early 2020s was such a bad time to be a Nintendo fan. No, honestly, I'd argue and say now is a bad time to be a Nintendo fan. Like, it's a bad time now. Like 2020 to 2024 was pretty fucking bad. Like yeah, there was literally nothing. From 2017 to 2020, you were eating pretty good as a Nintendo fan. But now you're dealing with an empty fucking soulless husk of a company who only wants to reap profit from you. Wait a minute, this sounds like Nintendo every day. Never mind. For those aware, Furukawa was never developed prior to Nintendo. He was an accountant. For those who want to know, I have a legendary saying that says, "You can't say fuck you without fuck you Kawa." I have a reason why I hate that man, and that man is a bad fucking makes bad decisions all around. Have you ever heard of this dude's accounting work? yeah. Apparently he has a bad reputation even before he became CEO. Just bad with a big fucking B. Hi, Flamie. Hope you're well. I'm alright, Fatal. I'm just vibing. Won't stay long. You need to figure out how to fix my PS5 controller pause button, so have a good one. Ta-ta. Have a good one. You take it easy now, honey. I'm alright. Just got done making barbecue spare ribs. That's good that a lot of people ate. I had leftover instant pot beans with some cheese, some Cheez-Its, and like a dollop of sour cream because I really didn't want to cook anything, so I just ate leftovers. Reggie wouldn't let this happen. Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think Reggie would. Like, don't get me wrong. Reggie is a businessman. Like, you look at his reputation, the guy fucking used to work at Pizza Hut as a CEO, if I remember correctly. Was it Pizza Hut? Wait. I know he used to work for a food chain as a CEO or as a director or something. Was it Pizza Hut? I don't know. Point being is that he actually ran NA better than fucking most fucking people who ran NA here. So, moving to a Steam Deck was such a good choice. I don't even need a Steam Deck. I'm spoiled. I have a built PC that runs perfectly fine. Legit, if you want to know why Nintendo was so good at their job while Iwata was in power, look up the book Impact of Iwata. It goes basically over the entire history. Let me tell you something very fucking wild. Okay? Let me tell you something very wild, because I think this should give you a little bit of context as to how I personally feel and why I personally do not like Pokemon right now. Now, hear me out. ZA was actually really good. The rest of fucking Gen 9 and Gen 8, with the exception of Arceus, however, the Switch is like chat. You know it's bad, right? You know it's bad when 90% of your Switch legacy for Pokemon is terrible. But let me tell you why. So, do you all remember the Terra leak from last year? Do y'all remember the Terra leak? You know, that funny little thing that happened last year that, you know, terabytes worth of shit came out. Yeah, you remember that, right? Well, what if I told you a second one happened right before ZA came out? Now, you had your old standard shit. You had your, you know, your standard information and everything else, you know, about Gen 10 and the roadmap and shit, all the megas. You know, I could go on and on and on, right? I won't go into too much detail about it because I don't want to get sued. But if there's one thing that I could sit here and say, oh, we got some sauce. We got some fucking sauce about Pokemon Company's internals. And I was talking to Gaz about this, and it kind of shocked my head because I grew up with the notion that Masuda was to be blamed for all the fuck-ups of Gen 6 through 9. Chat, what if I told you that Masuda has not directed a fucking game since Black and White in collaboration with Takao Uno? And that Game Freak had no choice but to let this man's name be slandered. Because the Pokemon Company would rather blame one man than fucking be blamed for its own fucking budgeting cuts and its own failures as a company. That's right, you've been lied to. You've been lied to believe that Masuda is to be blamed for 90 fucking percent of all the failures of modern Pokemon. Now, let me make this abundantly clear. In the documents themselves, it simply states that, like, Masuda was a control freak, and he had favorites, and, you know, he was a bit of a dick. But, I don't know. The way I see it is, I would rather have a control freak, someone who picks favorites, and is a bit of a micromanager, right? In an environment like that. Because at the end of the day, you know the product is going to be good, right? As we have seen with Gens 3 through 5, and 2, to an extent. I don't count Gen 1. Gen 1 was a lucky fucking fluke. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Gen 1ers can kiss my fucking Hoennies ass. The point being is that Masuda has not directed a game in such a fucking long time. His name was plastered everywhere on these things, and the Natdex thing was blamed on him. He is banned from directing games, according to these documents. He has been banned because of these quote-unquote behaviors. Masuda isn't to be blamed for what happened with Gen 6, 7, 8, or 9. Pokemon Company is themselves. And specifically, I believe it might be the CEO. Which wouldn't be surprised. Because they're the ones who have the final say in how every cog and machine works, right? All the budgeting and shit and everything else. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense than pinning the blame on one fucking guy. And the guy has no choice if he wants to keep his job. Never fucking work in Japan. It is a hostile fucking work environment. Anyway. So Reggie was a marketing director of a national campaign for Pizza Hut before going to... That's what I figured it was. I figured it was like some director position. So, that checks. That does not shock me. That shit happens in a lot of dev spaces. What's really fucking telling is how public they were about smearing fucking Masuda. Which is honestly kind of sad. Because the man could have easily just said, fuck it, and walked away. And he didn't. He fucking did not do that. He took it, he took his fucking beating and just kept making games. It is, genuinely fucking terrifying. And if that doesn't say how evil Pokemon Company really is, then, what does at this point? That does not show, we've been gaslit and they played us like a damn fiddle. Oh yeah, no, genuinely, it's pretty bad. And not to mention that, when you look at Japanese Game Freak reviews, right, for work, they explain that, like, the environment of it is extremely hostile, especially between TPCI and Game Freak. Game Freak, from my understanding, just wants to fucking make anything but Pokemon. It's why they keep pawning off shit to other companies like Ilka. They actually want to make real games. Like, actual fucking games. Like, say what you will, Pokemon isn't a real game anymore. It's content slop. I hate to say it, but it's true. Even playing Z8, which I love, I can sit here and tell you, yeah, no, this is just content slop at this point. This is just for me to sit here, waste my time, and, well, for the rest of the system to do its job, i.e., let the content mill fucking do its work, right? To generate revenue, right? It's content slop. So when I sit here and say that, like, as a franchise that I love, it's content slop, it's pretty fucking telling. But that's like saying banning Miyazaki from directing Dark Souls. Well, how the hell? Well, I mean, it's simple. It's like they said. Apparently, he was controlling, and he picked favorites, and just, you know, honestly, with games like that, with things like that, the results of the product show. When you don't have someone like that, and again, you probably shouldn't have that in every fucking game, every development team, but I think Game Freak is one of those ones where it's like, alright, we do this, we get this result. We don't do this, we get content slop. It's like, fuck, dude, like, you mean to tell me this entire fucking time, Masada has had nothing to do with this whole shitstorm? So who's to blame? TPCI. So, as much as I love Mega, I'm starting to like the older games better. To be fair, I love the idea. I've always simply stated, I adore the concept of Mega Evolution, right? My problem, though, with Mega Evolution, especially with the current Megas, is the fact that, like, while they revamp the system, I don't like the fact that the system is just built on the idea of a timer. Now, I look, I get it, but Flamie, it's a different battle system. They have to have some type of balance with it. Honestly, I would kind of at this rate just want these evolutions, these mega evolutions they have, just to be further evolutions. And look, I get it. I said it in the past, I would have loved just having more megas. But then you add the added formula of, like, the ranked contest shit, the ranked competitive shit, which nobody fucking wants. Oh, but we gotta give the rewards somewhat interesting. So, why don't you just fucking do what you want to do? Lock all the Mega Stones behind a paywall. Because that's what you want to do anyway, based on the DLC that you're showing. It's frustrating. Doesn't help that ZA has about a budget of, what, sub 2 million, I think it was? It was about 2.5 million. And then what made it worse is that Scarlet and Violet ate most of their budget. Scarlet and Violet ate most of their budget. And that's not to mention the fact that originally, they wanted to do more with Scarlet and Violet, similar to what they did with Gen 7. And they didn't. As a matter of fact, Kalos was supposed to be part of Scarlet and Violet. That's the ironic part. It actually was planned. Okay, here. You know what? I don't give a shit anymore. Fuck them. Here's what they originally wanted to do. They wanted to add Alola. And then they also wanted to add Kalos. Not Kitakami, not Blueberry. They wanted to add Kalos and Alola. Which would have made so much more sense as to why there was a giant fucking patch of water and Southern Kalos. Oh, don't get me started on the fact that ZA wasn't even supposed to exist. Originally, what was supposed to exist was Legends Johto, and they were 50% the way done. And then they just said, we're gonna shelve it. Yes. Yes. They had designs, concepts, and everything done for Legends Johto. Somewhere around the road, they said, no. We want the French.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
See, I'm not gonna shit on ZA, because ZA actually is a good game. I don't give a shit what graphic hogs have to say about ZA's fucking windows and shit. Honestly, at this point, if you're gonna bitch about graphics in a Pokemon game, stop playing Pokemon. Stop playing any Nintendo game. go fucking go invest money, your fucking $550 on a actual PC. You'll have more of a valid reason to bitch about graphics at this point. But if I had to sit here and say, it's just it's just frustrating. And then don't even get me started on their fucking roadmap. Alright. Gen 10. Project Gaia. Okay, cool. Again, these are all leaks. These may not be real. They may be real. Who the fuck knows? I'm more inclined to believe they are real because the last Terra leak was actually 100% correct with the exception of a handful of shit. I'm looking at you, Typhlosion. Anyway. Project Seed, it's an MMO, fucking Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh. I'll believe it when I see it. Game Freak has a habit of saying, I don't want to do multi-region shit, but then again, they did it with Paldea, so maybe kinda technically did it with Paldea. I don't count Blueberry as a region, and I don't count Kitakami as a full region, but I digress. I'm not the one who makes these terms. Legends Galard. And it's gonna be like Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors S-type game. So we're just saying fuck everything. Apparently they also said that they were working on DLC for Gen 10 and Gen 11. So no legacy content for the Switch 2, i.e. Gens 1, 2, and 3, or 4, or 5. Or any of the previous predecessor pre-Switch games. Nothing for remakes, with the exception of Galar. So no Johto, no Unova, not even a fucking Let's Go game. And you mean to tell me... You mean to tell me... that Gen 11 is in 2030? Oh, don't even get me started on the generated islands that they're going to be doing. The content generated islands that they're going to be doing for Gen 10. I am so fucking thrilled. And apparently the leak about Mega Dimensions was real. So, you know. Yay, we have a roguelike in Pokemon, technically. All this shit and more is why Time Stranger is beating its ass in the court of public, and that's handled by Namco, both who are known for being jacked. Well, no, okay, at this point, I think anything could literally beat Pokemon. Like, it's not hard. Palworld's been doing it for fucking for several years now. They've been doing it for a while. The problem isn't Pokemon as the content itself or the franchise. The problem is the people who run Pokemon, who create and design the games, or not create and design the games, but who direct the opinion, the choices, and control those choices to fund those choices. You see where I'm going with this? It's not Game Freak's fault. It's Pokemon Company's fault. Because they are the end-all be-all, right? It's really, it's a fucked system. It really is. What do you mean we got Sinnoh remake for Switch? We got the Sinnoh, what do you mean? We got the Sinnoh remake for Switch? I'm talking about in the future. I need to eventually try the Let's Go games, maybe Sword and Shield, I don't know. I personally do not like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Because of health reasons. But I also just despise fucking Kanto, and anything Kanto related at this point. Because it seems like... Well, actually, no. Recently, they've kind of toned back on a lot of Kanto stuff. Actually, I'll take that one back. But for a good chunk there, it was just... Kanto up your fucking mouth, right? Suck off on Charizard's cock because you're gonna need it for like 3 generations. It was fucking nauseating, right? You were lucky if you were raised in any other region. You were lucky. You want to know what's the most neglected region? You want to know what the most neglected region, aside from Unovans and Jotonians? Us. Howans. We are one of the most neglected regions. People are gonna have a field day with the generative islands. Dude, I can't wait for people to fucking shit on the fact that it's just... They're gonna run to an island, they're gonna think that it's gonna be familiar with it, and it's like, well, no, that's not it. And to be fair, they've experimented with this in the past with Oraz. So, I mean, like, who fucking knew they were gonna take the Mirage Islands and turn it into an entire fucking region, Southeast Asia style? Everything is a Pokemon killer. People are just using Maxroad to bring back from life support. To be fair, though, Pokemon is the largest franchise at this point. Like, it's bigger than Disney. So, yeah. Also, hi, Peachy. How are you, hon? Here. Give me 1 second. I need to get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Give me my hands. Anyway, yeah, so... Everything's a Pokemon killer. You could just... the problem is Pokemon is... I hate to say this fucking term about a fucking video game. It's too big to fail. I really fucking hate that term. Too big to fail. Yeah. Everything can fail and crumble at some point. Take a look at this country, for example. Isn't it so big and massive? It's too big to fail. It's fucking crumbling. Good, by the way, it needs to. Anyway. I'm good at being fat and wanting more food, Lamau. Hi, Peachy. Yes, you are. And you're adorable at it. Would give you head pats, belly rubs, and some cookies. And maybe a smooch on the cheek too, because why not? Because you are a good girl. The Elven remakes were just good in every possible way. What do you mean I'm cute? I've seen you. You're fucking adorable. Would give you belly rubs, would feed you cookies, give you a smooch on the cheek, and call you a good girl. You're cute. Gah, exactly. See? Cute. Anyway. I'm getting warm because it's freezing in my room. I'm getting warm because of the headset on my face. I'm not even gonna lie, it's actually kind of fucking roasting my head. The world needs this. It's too big of a meanwhile EA being sold away to a Middle Eastern country. Oh yeah, that happened while I was on hiatus, huh? Yeah, that did happen. Ain't that fucking wild that Saudi Arabia bought EA? Oh, the fucking irony. Also, Peachy, wait, why are you... Did you accidentally leave the Discord? Honey, you could've just asked me for the link. I would've given it to you. We live in the dumbest timeline, I'm convinced. I'm more than well aware we live in the dumbest timeline. Yes. Nah. So, you did leave. Nah. So, you did... Okay, maybe I'm misreading this. Let me correct myself. So, you left the server by accident. And you just don't want to reach out to me. Peachy, you do realize I don't bite, right? Like, I tend to be a little standoffish, but like, I don't bite. I might lick you though. Flamie is cute and huggable. Sorry. Shut your mouth, that's propaganda. I don't want you to get dizzy because you won VR. Oh, please, I would have waited until after the stream. Don't worry about it. What kind of challenge does the dictionary take? An alphabet? You know what? You know what? Just for the... I'm so tempted to go play Russian roulette in VR. I'm actually very tempted to play Russian roulette in VR now. Would fucking do it. I found a world for that. And not gonna lie, I don't want your tummy to lose any of that. And not gonna lie, I forgot, and I don't want your tummy to lose any of that goodness. I will fucking like smooch you because you are adorable. Ah, you are adorable. You are not immune to propaganda. Oddly, I'm breaking your hips. I'm gonna break your fucking hips when I see you next time. Flamie is actually a very nice critter to hug me, thanks. Vivian. You know what? Fair enough. Alright, yeah. No, I'm probably pretty huggable. You're right. You're right. No, I'm not cute. I'm just fatty. See, by default, you saying that makes you adorable. That is factual. Plus, I almost popped my bun on my jeans today, so hey, atta girl, good job. Now pop another one. I love enabling people. It's fun. Also, I found a world that's very similar to that. Oh, trust me, I have too. I found one too. It's very bare bones, and you can fucking do it pretty easy. The question is, would Twitch allow me to do it? If I have to start asking that question, most likely it's no. Ugh, fuck. Nope, Twitch wouldn't. No, I know why they wouldn't. It's considered self-harm. Which, yeah, no. You're gambling with your life with a revolver to your fucking head. Yes, it is considered self-harm. It is also considered gambling with your life, which is a form of currency. If you really want to think about it. If you really want to go down that dark, morbid rabbit hole, your existence is a form of currency. Not if you win. Well, then you win the result of just continuing to live. That's your profit. You get to be currency for somebody else. I can't wait for somebody to have an existential crisis over this fucking shit. Yeah, someone's gonna see it and be like, what the fuck is she talking about? And then they click into it, they're like, oh my god, she is so black-pilled, but she's so fucking right. I'm gonna draw Kaiju Ray now. Kaiju Ray, well, you have fun with that, honey. I will say, I did see someone draw Tay fucking, human, and I gotta say, I'm Very impressed. Look, Mother M for money flashes tummy and booba. You know what? I can't even be mad at that. I can't even be mad at that. Anyway. Remember, kids, time is money, and you're all running out of time. Yep, with every fucking breathing second of your life, your investment is slowly dwindling. You as an investment are slowly dwindling in value. Unless the laws dictate you can be a forever investment. Who needs to retire when we can work you to death? Do you hear that they wanted to like add 50-year mortgages? By the way, I know this is probably shit that's like beyond your fucking guys' scope, but like, can we just talk about how fucking insane that is? The rock consumes us. I mean, that's just corpus talking points. Plot twist: Flamie is just a corpus propagandist the entire time. I slowly am seeding the thoughts of the corpus into you. All will return to dust, and yet we dance. Yes. Yes. I'm not gonna lie though, you know what, I was talking to Eve earlier today, right? And something that we were talking about was like the whole Bisquick thing, because we were making a joke about Bisquick yesterday, right? And we were talking about it, and I kind of want to make, like, if Pokemon were real, I would very much like to make Squillipede a Squillipede-based pancake restaurant, and call it the Bisquick Barn. We're all just cosmic farts with sentience. Yes, we are. We're cosmic farts, and every single one of us is huffing each other. SCP neo-capitalism is real. Nah, it's just neo-capitalism. The Squilla cake. I like that you all fucking gaslit me to fucking like enjoy Squillipede. Like, every single one of you has, to some fashion, has gaslit me into liking Squillipede. I never would have thought that I would like Squillipede like I do now, but you did. You successfully campaigned me into being gaslit into liking Squillipede. Aren't you proud? Huh? Flamie is basically undead. Basically undead is profit and neo-capitalism, necro-capitalism. So what I'm hearing is, I'm basically necro-capitalism, like, profit for, like, you know, sextillionaire eats us or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. And shitification, am I right? Well, hey. I have zero clue as to why Squillipede became so popular like within a year of these spaces. I'll give you 2 reasons. Here, I don't need to turn into a Squillipede for this. I could just do this. There's 2 reasons. Let me just hold on. Hold on. So, there's 2 reasons. First off, its eyes. Its eyes are like fuck me eyes. That's why. Here's the second reason. I'll show you. You ready? The second reason is if you look at a scorpide's ass, doesn't it look fuckable? Does a scorpide's ass look fuckable? So, the eyes and the ass. The more you know. The more you know. Oh, here. Grab you and drag your happy ass right there. The more you know. I don't even need to change to the score play to explain that one, do ya? That's just par for the course. It's... The internet is horny. And... Oh, let's not forget to mention that there's an obscene amount of bug VTubers. So... People are horny for bugs, fuck me eyes, fat ass, and, you know. Also, Scorpide just looks huggable and is honestly perfect for being fat, which I can explain that pretty easy. Sadly, I gotta run. Take care. You have a good one. Take it easy, hon. Love you. It's weird, it's a weird SCP group, basically. Group of necromancers saw capitalism said, y'all stupid humans, the souls are money. I like that I didn't even know what that is, and I literally was making, like, a reference to it. Yeah, you're an investment. Your soul is an investment. Your life is an investment. Why would you want to gamble it away? Why don't you want to not work for high value soul? Every squillipede looking at you. You, me, bed now with either the fattest of asses or the softest of the main appeal. Boom. I mean, I explained it a little bit more in depth, but you got the gist of it. Yeah. That checks. Ugh. Everything can have value if someone's buying. Well, you know, as you know what they say, time is money, am I right? Time is fucking money. And ooh, some people have more time than others. Ain't that the fucking truth? But you make time where you can make time. And when you make time, you make money in the long term. So, go figure. Hey, sweetie. Be a good dear and live a good life. You're my favorite trust fund after all. Hey, honey. Here's my business card. Let me know if you want to make a little investment. Plain CS2, wish me luck, y'all. Have a good one. Enjoy. Spoken like a true pimp. Yeah, let's not ever call me a pimp ever again. Thanks. Would really appreciate that. Don't ever do that shit again. I don't like that one. I don't like. No. That actually, like, yeah, no. That don't ever do that. If you ended up in the monster areas, what monster would be? I'd be a Zenogre. I think I would be Kazu. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Flamie, why the fucking phallic wiener monster? You tell me. You look at me. You tell me. Why? Why? Don't worry about the fucking tongue. You look at me, and you tell me why I think of Kazu when I think of me. Gangster's Paradise. Not where I was going with this, but sure. Well, I'll take what I can get. You come here. We're gonna go to McDonald's. We're not actually going to McDonald's. We're not actually going to McDonald's. I'm just gonna adjust somewhere because to break the monotony, I guess, for a little bit. Just to break the monotony a little bit. Ugh. Flamie, extend neck. You think you're funny. Flamie, extend neck. Anyway. Oh yeah, by the way, I mentioned it earlier, but I did add a new channel thing for Flumes. If you want me to swap in between Flumet and the other one, and this one, I will say this, I made it extremely strict and impossible to afford for a reason, because it's not going to be treated like, I'm not going to have it treated like we do with the random variant wheel. Flamie, do you like giraffe rig, or fagiraffe? Okay, so let me answer this question. Fagiraffe is more of a makeup-inspired giraffe. Giraffe rig always reminded me of like Toys R Us. So like, you know, for example, like I always pictured like Shy having a giraffe rig, or like Waddles having a giraffe rig, but then like Shy, when she becomes more mature, has a fagiraffe, and like myself having a fagiraffe. I don't know. It's a weird concept. I like cat fog horse. Yo, I like fish horse fog. Fish horse fog is the shit, dude. Dude, I'm kind of tempted to go fishing. Chat, you want to go fishing? I want to go fishing. I'm gonna go fishing. Here. Oh, right, yeah. Usually you guys don't see the colors of these too often, don't you? Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Grab you, like, right there. Okay. Then we can, grab y'all. We're gonna go fishing. Mods, can you see my stupid fucking ugly face? Can I be heard, and do you see my stupid ugly face? Also, is this still green? You can see your pretty face. Gorgeous. That's not what I asked. But thank you nonetheless. Anyway. Here. Here, we're gonna do this. Just bring it out here. Right. And then, I don't know, just kind of... Nope, I did not mean to do that. I am very stupid. I'm stupid. I don't know why I did that. Whoops. There, now you guys can see me, I think. Yeah, you can see me. Okay. I'm gonna drink the slime. You're gonna drink the slime. You know, for a second there, I thought this was like yellow. Like, I actually went and asked Gaz if this was yellow because we went out there and we went over here for Eve's like birthday thing, and like, I legit thought this was yellow. What? Okay, I need behavior. That's what I'm looking for. Because I turned this off, realizing I fucked up. Okay, it's at smooth. Okay, that works. Alright. And we're just gonna do this. And then I'm gonna fish. There we go. Oh, and then grab this. Oh, there we go. Grab that. And we see you perfectly. Fish! You know what that means. Fish! Yeah, I like actually fishing. I actually like fishing in this world, funny enough. This is a really nice world to like just relax and just kind of like turn your brain off. It's nice. There, and we'll just, there we go. There we go. Alright, I think I'm good. And we just, no, I don't want that. Not what I wanted. That's what I want. Put that there. Alright, now, oh, here, put this on my left. Anyway, but yeah, basically, it's another day in paradise, I suppose. You're beautiful. No. I like how I usually take the compliments of me being pretty and stuff. Lately, I've been on my brat arc, and I've decided I'm not pretty. I remember the VRC night on August where I came and like fished 20 minutes and I got top spot and no one outdid me whatsoever. That was literally me in the event in the event earlier this week. That was literally me. Like, I'm not even gonna kid when I sit here and say that was me. Literally outdid everybody the entire time we were in this world. Not a single fucking soul managed to get above me. And the thing is like, I'm pretty sure it was because people were like grinding for candy, but like, you know. Oh, hey, look, it's a koi. It's a koi. Lately, she says when this is just her default. Hush. Sorry, I'm loving this beat. I'm right and you know it, Missy. Yeah, okay. And pigs fly. Wait, they technically do. Oh, hey, look at that. No, I wanted to smooch you. I wanted to smooch you, you fuck. Ugh. My mango's about to be great fish bait. My mango is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. You ever watch Tom and Jerry and you're like, damn, Tom is truly the victim? To be fair, that was always my interpretation of Tom and Jerry. That, like, Tom literally is the victim. Jerry is an abusive friend. And the dog is just a wife beater. Is a divorced dad / wife beater. Now come here, you. Come here. Come here. Just do. The carp really slide canceled. The carp slide canceled. I've moved to Linux recently and it's quite funny because the main method to get wireless VR working is gut Steam VR entirely. Yeah. No, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, Linux is still having a lot of work to do with, like, gaming and shit, I probably would have been switched to a Linux machine at this point. Problem is I don't think Linux is ever going to get to that point where it's on the same capacity as Windows with gaming. It's kind of why I haven't switched to Linux permanently. There's no way in hell am I ever touching a Mac PC. What am I? What am I? A victim of bad consumer practice? Yes, I am. Point being though is I still won't fucking touch. I still will never touch an Apple product. I did once. That was last year, where I had an iPhone. I had like an iPhone 13 for like 2 years. And I got rid of it last year, right? Because I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I don't want to be part of this ecosystem anymore. And so when I finally managed to like leave the Apple ecosystem, I always told myself never again. Ironically enough, I have to troubleshoot shit involving Apple, which is fucking insane. Have you ever tried troubleshooting an Apple product? You gotta sell your fucking newborn child to fucking Tim Cook before you actually could, before you can actually get any fucking real progress done with their devices. It's a nightmare. Slide casting. Pucker up, Pookie. I'm feeling romantical tonight. Pucker up, Pookie. I'm feeling romantical tonight. Meanwhile, the fish gasping for air. It's fine. It's fine. WeVR and really works really well as Steam VR for it, but Valve needs to do major work on Steam VR. Steam VR, and I'm just gonna say this right now, is dog shit. I'm sorry. Oh, hi. Hi. You're a shark. Mwah. You're adorable. You're adorable. You know that? You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Mwah. You're adorable. You are so cute. Yeah, you are. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put you back. That's how cute you are. You don't even need to go in the bucket. You deserve to be free. Oh no, did they actually approve? They actually approved Belly Lick. Yeah, okay, well, fuck it. Yeah, you guys get some new emotes. Literally, fucking y'all are like... I had to check if they did. Literally, I was expecting them to not approve it at all. So the fact that 7TV approved it is funny as shit to me. Oh. And what are you? You're a pike. You're not a cup of coffee. Oh! Look at the shark. It's throwing its back. Is that a joke about me throwing my back out? Because you're right. I am a shark. I still find the maximum algorithm being a real emote for 7TV extremely funny. Wait. Is it actually a real emote? I thought we uploaded that one. No, like, honestly, I thought we uploaded that one already. Oh, I meant for the channel. Well, I did tell you I was going to upload more emotes on the 7TV. I just haven't had a chance and a real reason to at all lately. Now I have a chance and a real reason to. Because I don't see myself anytime soon getting up to 60 subs or... Fuck, what's the cap for the new slots? I don't see myself getting there anytime soon, so fuck it. We'll use 7TV till we can. Not that I'm actually even trying to get subs anyway. I mean, I really could care less. I love doing this shit for y'all, you know? I do this shit because it's fun and I enjoy it, and I enjoy making y'all smile and laugh and potentially horny, I think. No, well, last bit's kind of a hit or miss. But the point being is I enjoy doing this shit. The money is just an added bonus. I know, but it was a surprise to find that one was the first one uploaded here. Why? You want to know what the first official emote of this channel was? I'll tell you. It was a picture of, Flame, my old OC, the one that I retired and brought back. Also, Jesus, dude, you are being rather difficult. Come here. Dude, you were being a fucking little shit. Yeah, it was just my old OC Flame doing the Ahiago face. Oh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did it... I think Liv just broke. Yeah, that checks. Alright, give me a minute. Mods, can you... No. No, it just disappears. No. Mods, can you do a chat test method for me? Oh, well, never mind. There's my answer. Okay, no, okay. I literally was about to go crazy. Can you do a mods? Can you just do a test answer for me, please? Alright, thank you. Yeah. No, it was just Liv crashed. That's all. That doesn't surprise me. You know, it's a really useful software for a bunch of things. It's just really fucking dog shit at actually running. Again, I love that Abby recommended it to me, and she forgot to tell me that it has crashing issues, like, up the ass. Also, hi, Roleplay King. How's it going, hon? Oh. Reminds me of OBS. See, OBS, though, actually works for me 90% of the time. Like, I don't have any issues with OBS, usually. That's why whenever people tell me, oh, Flamie, we have issues with OBS all the fucking time, I'm like, do you fuck with shit 24/7 when you shouldn't be and you should just open it up and leave it as such? Well, we have to do things to be more professional. Do you, though? I mean, I can understand planning and coordinating with OBS and with using OBS for planning and coordination, but like, do you though? Sometimes just winging the shit just works. I don't know. I'm doing well. That's good. It's good to see you though. That's either due to PC or laptop power or what you said. What? Wait, what? The OBS crashing? No, honestly, if OBS is crashing like that, that has to do with CPU power. That means your CPU isn't doing its thing. Also, you want me to stretch right now? Alright, here, I got you. Hold on. There. Oh, fuck. Alright. Grazie, by the way. I appreciate that. Also, I like how, even though I wasn't trying to float, I still was floating. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wasn't even trying to float. Flamie's always got that gorgeous ass. I'm like my mother, what can I say? We all have that gorgeous ass. I'm my mom's child, what can I say? Oh. Well, that didn't actually go far. Oh, what the hell? Come here. I don't like that. I didn't like that throw. That throw was pretty bad. My own extension on how do you get 7TV emotes on Twitch again? Follow the guide on 7TV? Or my mods can teach you how. Ugh. I use Frosty app to use 7TV emotes. Honestly, just using 7TV works. I mean, it is just a better version of BTTV. Or, I'm sorry, not BTTV, Frankerface. That was the one I was thinking of. Frankerface. Which I've also used before. I've used Frankerface, BTTV, and 7TV. And I like using all three all at once because there are certain features of one that you don't get over the other. But if I had to pick for emotes, 7TV, you get so many more slots. It's not even funny. It's insane the amount of slots you get. You get like 600 fucking slots. Name one streamer who's going to use 600 emotes. 600 slots for emotes. It's crazy. It's insane. It's fucking insane. But we all float. We all float down here, Jeremy. Don't you want to come play with us? We all float down here, Jeremy. Don't you want to come play with us? I don't know why I did that twice. I just fucking did. And I don't know why. But I'm pretty sure 90% of my chat is either looking at me like I'm crazy, which you're right, or you're looking at me like, Flamie, what is wrong with you? Which they're even dubiously right. I don't know. The answer is, I don't know. Hate the dash, but I gotta run. Stay safe, Flames. Bye. Love ya. Have a good one. I have 3 Yu-Gi-Oh content creators who's probably over 50 emotes over there, to be honest. I'm pretty sure between FFZ and BTTV, Joel, Vinny, and a few other creators that I know, or that I watch rather, not know, but watch, fucking have like a plethora of fucking emotes. Oh, we got nah, well, never mind. I guess I don't want to go there. Oh god, did it do it again? It did it again. It did it again. Liv is just doing this shit again, huh? Yep, that's the emote, by the way. That's the first emote. Yeah, Liv just crashed again. Alright. Hold on. Can't believe this shit. Liv crashed again. Okay. So, when in doubt, that's when we use OVR as a backup option. Fuck me, I hate OVR. Hold on. Give me a minute. And of course, because it's the one world where you don't want to have this. Let's see here. Set contents. Windows. That's not exactly what I want. I really just want this one window. There we go. Alright, that works. You know, there is a reason why I don't like OVR's layout for like Windows and shit. And like, this is probably the worst implementation I've ever seen for one. So, let me explain. I can't fucking, like, you used to be able to where you could like just drag this shit and just move it out of the way. You can't do that anymore. You have to have a fucking toggle, and it's so annoying, and I hate it. Why? And I can't drag this. Man, I hate OVR. Oh, but Flamie, OVR is actually really good. No, it's absolute dog shit. It's terrible, actually. It's terrible. It's like, why change the UI if it was fine to begin with? Well, we gotta make it look sleek. Yeah, you can make my cock look sleek, but you still can't make it approachable and sellable and user-friendly. Oh, Okay, so now I understand. That is a fucking terrible implementation of this. So you mean to tell me I have to do it this way? That is fucking terrible. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to be negative about OVR, but there's a reason why I actively avoid it like the fucking plague if I can. The implementation of it is horrible. The old system of it was infinitely better than this new system that they developed. It genuinely, this update that they used for OVR is horrendously horrible, and the person who designed it should probably be fired, if not receive a drastic pay cut. I guess the thing is don't make a UX designer don't let a UX designer design something that doesn't need to be fixed. Remember, UX designers are the architects of development. They're pointless and they exist to make flashy colors go flashy. They don't actually do anything. They just make the fucking front end of things look pretty for y'all. That's all. They really are the architects of the architects of development. It's pitiful. Oh, Vivian. I'm assuming you want me to turn to Flamie, right? Sure, Twitch. I'll waste 5,000 points. Well, you know what? If you're wasting 5,000 points. Oh, told you to redeem it, and so you did. Well, now you, Well, there you go. Now you got Flamie. God, that feels so weird being Flamie again after what? Almost 2.5 months of just being it just dawned on me that there is like 2 versions of the same fucking window. Oh my god. OVR, you are terrible. You are terrible. You are a terrible fucking software, OVR. I mean it when I sit here and say, do not give a UX designer the keys to something if it's not broken. Alright. Let's do this. Grab this, put this back here, because now I actually have a chat box again. I mean, to be fair, Live is no better. It literally just crashed twice. And I have a theory as to why it did. I have a theory as to why it did, by the way. And I think it has to do with the old emotes. I.e., at Frankerface, the Frankerface emotes. Because I don't think Live is compatible with Frankerface. Hi. Hi, Smiley, how's it going? Here, actually. Oh. Come here. I need you. I actually need you to come over here. Or, no, never mind. I can't drag this anymore. That is actually really fucking annoying. So now that's in my way. Okay. Very good. There. Oh, that one's the big one. Come here. There we go. Got you. That's a big one. Yeah, he's fucking massive. There. Oh, well. Candy Crush. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, other than that, things have been relatively peaceful. I mean, things have actually been really good. I've been in a really good mood, other than, you know, the world coming to a complete shit show. But I can't really complain about that, so... Oh. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, the way OVR works is it's on your left hand. Now, I could probably toggle this on my right hand. Hold on. Yeah, switch hand overlay. Hold on. That makes this shit so much easier. Hold on. Because my, yeah, because apparently, hold on. And so if I do that, right? Now, see, now I'm playing around with it because I want to understand the thought process of this piss poor UX designer who made this wonderful layout for OVR. Literally, you can see why I do not like UX designers. I wanted to be one, actually, funny enough. Problem is that I learned that they're just as bad as architects. And, you know, you guys can't see it, but I can, and it's terrible. We gotta make it look sleek. Fantastic. We gotta make it look wonderful. Listen, you can make a shit look very polished and beautiful, but at some point, it's still shit. Like, see, now half the time I don't even want to work. Here. So what if I... Yeah, that checks, actually. You know what? That actually checks that they did that. Now I understand why they did that. Okay. So get this. Apparently, the geniuses in the UX department for OVR apparently thought it'd be a good idea to turn the setting off to drag and resize by gripping. Now I understand why they would do that. Problem is, your whole software to readjust windows and shit is built on the premises of that working. Also, hi Nap, what's up? I'm fishing. I'm bitching about OVR. You doing okay today? I see you're fishing, lol. I was also bitching about OVR, but yeah, no, yeah. Hope you're doing well. I'm okay. That's good. Oh, let's see if I can get something good. Grip it, stretch it, lick it. What do you mean lick it isn't in the script? No, no, it is. And it's called folding it too. Fold it. You can fold it too. You can bend it. Sometimes I like seeing mine at a 90-degree angle. What the fuck? Holy fucking shit, bro. You are fucking massive. You are, dude, you are fucking massive. Hold on. Go back. Go back. Come here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. Dude, that thing was fucking huge. Big fish? Eat that shit. Nah, I'm kissing that shit. Chad, you don't just kiss your fish. You don't kiss your fish? When you see a big ass fish, you don't kiss that fish? I don't. Hold on. Apparently it has decided to break again. I don't think... I don't think... I really don't think that, that Twitch likes what I'm doing right now. I mean, well, not Twitch, OVR. I don't think today was the day to stream. Because, apparently, I just can't have my chat working today in VR. That's not what I wanted. There we go. It's not at all what I wanted. That's not the window that I wanted. I swear. You know, sometimes the streaming shit isn't all cracked up what it is, what you think it is. Genuinely. There we go. Chat's working again. Honestly, I'm not gonna blame OVR on that one. That one's all on Twitch. I think there's something wrong with Twitch chat that is causing it to fuck up. If I had to gauge, that's probably Twitch chat being Twitch chat. I don't. What do you mean you don't? You don't kiss your fish? Chat, that's like good luck. You know, like you're supposed to do that. Like, if you don't kiss your fish when you catch it, you're not gonna catch another fish. It's a superstition. Twitchy chat is broken. Twitch chat is always broken. I mean, Twitch is a platform. It's just a broken fucking disastrous mess. But let's be real here. Still love streaming on this platform though. It's still so much better than it's still so much better than fucking YouTube. The day YouTube starts prioritizing streamers is the day I'll swap over to YouTube. But what if I get a catfish? You can still kiss a catfish. Just don't touch the whiskers. Skill issue if you touch them. But I've never done kissing a fish before. Well, you better start fucking now, dude. Better start now. Oh. Hi. Hi. I literally just saw you not too long ago. Have you come back? Mwah. Here. Give you hugs and loves because sharks are misunderstood creatures and you always deserve love. Now, alright, well I guess I'll go fuck myself then. Alright, I was trying to return you back to the water. I literally was trying to return him back to the water. Sharks is literal puppers of the sea. They're very dog-coated. Tell me if you've heard that one before. Got it. Shark Flamie in 2026. You're joking, right? Shark Flamie when? Alright, I'll tell you what. Shark me in a maid outfit. Go. And it's gotta be very gothic and it's gotta either be very gothic and punk or very gothic and emo. Or you can just make a rave puppy. I know a lot of people still think that has never left me, which, you know, you're right. You're very much right. I have still not left the rave the rave puppy scene. Would you rather date the Nostalgia Critic or AVGN? Ooh, that's a tough one. So. See, I've actually met, like, the Angry Video Game Nerd. I forget his name, though. I've actually met him in real life. He's a real nice guy. He's actually married. I don't know really much about the Nostalgia Critic. I watched him, like, late in my existence on the internet. Like, before I started being a streamer, right? So, like, 2018, 2019, around that time, right? But yeah, no, I mean, are those really my only two options? It's the character, not the actual person. Okay, but, like, you have to understand, in my head, I'm thinking the actual person, and not the character. If I had to pick the characters, I think AVGN would be more fun. Remember, I don't think about this sort of stuff like y'all, like some people do. What would you date, chat? Who would you date? Nostalgia Critic or the AVGN? You know what? I'll provide you a third option. Would you date Angry Video Game Nerd, Nostalgia Critic, or Filthy Frank? I.e. Pink Guy. Not Filthy himself. Not what's his name himself. I'm talking about the character Pink Guy. Your third option is Linkara, but no one wants to be a Linkara. That's how bad Linkara is. I forgot who he was and I replaced him with Pink Guy. Why is Linkara so hated though? Like, I forget. Like, what did he do? Did he just, like, was he just like an asshole like Aaron from Game Grumps? Is that, oh, whoa. Hello, Koi-chan. You are big. you are a big girl. Mwah. Hello. You're cute. Get in there. Getting all the big ones today. I didn't know people disliked him. I was making a joke. Apparently, I don't know if that's the thing. Is like I don't know much about Linkara to know why people don't like them or not. I honestly I just know they're easily forgettable. That's about it. Like that's all I know about them. But then again, like I didn't cover that side of the internet growing up. I did watch AVGN though growing up. You know who else I was late to the game with watching? Markiplier. Oh, that's right. I didn't actually watch Markiplier during the fad phase of him. And I didn't watch PewDiePie until post N-word. So yeah, I'm very late in the game when it comes to content creators like that. First I heard of him was people making joked about him, to be honest. I couldn't even tell you, I don't know. Not into feuds, but I am though in the same boat when it comes to Marky Moon. I mean, to be fair, I don't really care for Felix either. But, you know, success is success, and where success is due, success is given. So, you... Also, the other aspect of it is that, the dude has a legacy on that platform. There we go. Who remembers Dan TDM? I grew up with Dan TDM. I remember the Diamond Minecart. I remember the fucking laboratory. Oh yeah, I grew up with that. I grew up with him, yeah. I also grew up in the early PokeTuber days, you know, where like everybody was still kind of friends. I grew up with that, yeah. Where everybody was still kind of friends and like, you know, like, I remember those days. I grew up watching, you know, the Shady Penguin, and I still watch Hoodlum every now and then. I think his content's kind of went and showed its age nowadays, but, you know, I remember the free-for-alls. I used to watch Rarelessify before Rarelessify was a piece of shit. You know, again, you'd be surprised. But yeah, I grew up with Dan TDM. Fuck. Two Sisters Plays was another one that I watched a lot, too. I didn't grow up with Game Grumps, but I do know about Aaron's fucking reputation, so, whoop. Literally, most of my internet in the 2010s was Vine Sauce. I watched a lot of Joel, I watched a lot of Vinny, I watched a lot of Rev, and a lot of Imakuni. I watched a lot of Mental Gen. and I was around. I've been watching since pre like Limes, so you know, hey. Also, when GPM wasn't a piece of shit, I had watched him before, you know, the whole charity scandal thing happened. So, did you watch popular MMOs before, Mom? I did watch popular MMOs. It's a shame that dude's legacy, that dude hit that as a travesty to know how far fallen that dude is. Like, oh my god. Didn't he get arrested again, like, at one point? I thought he did. Oh, hi, yeah, you're back. Hi, okay, yeah, I'm back. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, Shady Penguin. I started watching him in like 2020. Then after the DLCs, the Scarlet Virus shop rarely stopped watching him. To be fair, I started watching him back in like 2012, 2013. So right when X and Y came out. And yeah, he was one of those creators that I watched as a kid. But yeah, in my teens, I watched a lot of, you know, Vine Toss, right? Which is where a lot of my humor and, like, my derivatives come from. I also watched a lot of Etika, which would explain why I have such a high energy, but rather hopeful outlook, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty negative sometimes. But I try to be motivational at best. Rest in peace, Joy-Con King. Would you rather eat Baskin Robbins or with Jack Black or Brewsters with Weird Al Yankovic? I'm gonna be real with you. I think Jack Black and Baskin Robbins. I think that would be a better mix. I'm not even gonna lie. Because at least with Jack Black, I can like fuck with the fact that he respects me as a person, or you know, trans rights, human rights, blah, you know, that stuff. But I don't know. Dude, I didn't grow up with Weird Al, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know. The number one YouTuber is actually a fan of. I was actually a fan of was Black Nerd Comedy. I think I remember that content creator. I also was the same kid who watched The Amazing Atheist growing up, so yeah. Yeah, I was one of those kids. Which, again, not really proud of. But, yeah, I was one of those kids growing up. Oh, you're a Christian? Well, God doesn't exist. God, I remember when Kwebbelkop was actually good. Kwebbelkop? Wasn't that the guy who made the AI content? And, like, fooled everybody thinking he was actually a real person? Like, that's what I remember. I don't even remember, like, I don't think I've ever watched any content of them outside of their whole fucking AI drama. MMOs did get arrested, I think, late 2024, early 2020, but so far it's been 7 months sober last time I checked, which is a decent tip so far. I really hope he succeeds. I hope he gets better. I really do. I hope he does, because, I know that a lot of people, once they fucking go down past their prime, depending on how rough their situation is and how well off they are, oh, it hits them like a truck, because they spend so much time developing their skills like a creator. The reality is that a lot of those skills, unless you're in the entertainment business, those skills don't really pass into other industries. Unless you're in the entertainment industry, like I said. So, I mean, it's why a lot of creators tell people, if you are interested in doing this full time, pick up other skills. learn other skills while you're doing this full time. Or even hell, just do shit on the side while you're doing this on the side. Do more shit on the side while you're doing this on the side. Ooh, ooh, no, I don't like that. Oh, this is fighting me. Big boy. But yeah, fuck, thinking about my early content days, I used to watch a lot of Brony content. I mean, you know, like I said, Two Sisters plays. I used to listen to Living Tombstone a lot when they were still, you know, Brony based. I'm gonna be real. Nowadays, I don't really watch a lot of content. When you become a streamer, you tend to realize you don't really watch a lot of content. You start producing content rather than digesting content. Which is, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'd have to talk to Gaz. But that's definitely an experience for me where I would rather make content than watch other people's content. It's more fun for me. But that's just my personal opinion, you know? I noticed that about myself as well. Yeah, like again, okay, I used to be the type of viewer, right, where if I liked a creator, I would loyally watch them, right? When I became a streamer, where my loyalties lie is the people that I've developed relationships and friendships and family with, right? So you bet your ass I'm gonna be watching my friends and my family more than I would be watching, like, you know, someone who I used to watch advocately, like Vinny or Joel or Jerma or whatever, right? But if I had to pick between watching them or making content, I would be making content. Or, better yet, I would rather like to make content with them. Because it's fun. It's fun. And, you know, everybody has a good time with it. Who remembers Minecraft Story Mode? The Telltale games? I actually have that. Have that for the Switch. I have a physical copy for the Switch. I've been meaning to check it out. If you guys would like me to check it out, I could. I don't know when, though, but I could. Yeah, I actually own them on Switch. So I could technically play them if you guys are interested in it. Ooh, that was a good throw. I noticed I play as much as I used to. Nothing new anyway. Something that I've learned though, as a streamer, and I blame myself for learning this later on. But thank God there was people like Tay who taught me it early, who taught me it. But lately, I have decided I have been playing more games off stream than on stream because I realized not every game needs to be streamed. So, Tay has always tried to get me to understand that bit. And now I understand. It was in the Switch? This is the first time I heard about it. What the fuck? Yeah, I have a physical copy of it. The reason why you probably haven't heard of it is because it was discontinued, like... What? Like... 2, maybe 3 years ago? It was discontinued. Streaming RPGs suck when it feels like a grind. Why do you think I cheat in Pokemon? Because I understand that. Why do you think I always constantly add rare candies and shit? Because I understand that. Like, the thing is what I tell people is like, I'm not doing a challenge or whatnot, so why does that matter? It doesn't. Play the game. I guess the thing is, play the game how you want to play it. People are going to watch you because they want to support you. The gameplay is secondary, right? It's something that I've been trying, that I have been told, and other people have told other people, and I'm telling you. And it's true. Oh, there we go. Throw that puppy in there. Whew. There we go. 2018, they discontinued Minecraft Story Mode in 2018. So yeah, I have a physical copy of a game that's been discontinued for the Switch since 2018. Definitely, it was on Netflix until a year or two ago. Oh. Wait, they had Story Mode on Netflix? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Netflix was trying to be like what YouTube is too, is trying to be an all-in-one app. Like, I would not be surprised if like 2 or 3 years down the road, YouTube decides to pull a Temu or a TikTok and add a fucking shop. Like a YouTube store, and you start seeing like YouTube selling you fucking shelves and bathroom supplies. Yeah, that's real. I don't watch people for the game because like I could just play the game. It's you only really watch people for their personality. Boom. Exactly. See? And to be fair, I'm not going to sit here and say my personality is really good. I mean, it's likable, sure, but it's not like it's not the most appealing, if I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of people say I'm a sweetheart and say I'm cute and I'm adorable, and I'm always going to scream at people saying that that's propaganda. Don't listen to them. I'm vicious, mean, and I bite. But, you know what? Yeah. I mean, y'all are still here, so... You got something about me. YouTube already kind of did that. If you have a channel, you can add products you sell on it. Yes, but is it YouTube specific? Or is it, like... Spring Shop or like Spreadshirt or whatever the fuck those like merch sites are, because I know what you're talking about and I'm a YouTube partner, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Literally I'm a YouTube partner over on YouTube. I make money off of YouTube, but so I know what you're talking about. I just don't have a merch store. I used to, but I don't have one anymore, and the reason why I don't have one anymore is because it became too much of an effort to make my own merch. And finding a storefront where my shit wouldn't constantly get taken down because of vague policies. You can buy them through directly YouTube, I think. I think... You might be thinking of the whole Teespring shit or whatever the fuck they did. Do you have Sonic Media Plus on Netflix, by the way, Flamie? That's a joke, right? That's a joke, right? You're joking. I am not. Pixar didn't happen. I'm sitting here arguing with my chat about Sonic Mania. I don't know. Maybe personally for me, what it is like, I don't like these whole all-in-one apps. Like, for example, I would never use TikTok. I mean, I upload shorts, but I don't watch content on TikTok, right? But something I do know about, and I know it through word of mouth from other creators, is the fact that TikTok has a store, right? Or like in YouTube's case, YouTube has the games, like the YouTube gaming shit, right? It also has a streaming platform and a music platform and fucking... Do you all remember when Google Plus was a thing? Or am I too old to fucking... Or am I old at this point? Yeah, yeah, apparently, like, back in, like, the early 2010s, YouTube, or Google, really tried to force Google Plus, which was a terrible, horrible, dog shit, fucking bathwater, under fucking dog breath smelling piece of shit social media platform. Like, it was terrible. Like, no mistake, it was terrible. Like, and the worst part about it was, the way they integrated it was so fucking dog shit, because they forced it on you, tied to your Google account, to which then it was tied to your YouTube. So, you couldn't really do fucking anything if you didn't have a Google Plus account. It was horrible. It was shit. It was absolute dog shit. And everybody fucking hated it. Gersh. Hi, Zai. How are you? Also, hi, Crocs. How's it going, honey? Hope you're having a good one. Also, thank you for the follow, honey. Welcome home. Mwah! Is a goober. Hi. Yeah, it is a goober. I hope you're having a good one. I'm fishing. Why is the water green? Because delayed Halloween update. I think. Yeah, delayed Halloween update. Also, I shat in it. Ew. Yeah. Also, apparently Twitch made me unfollow you, so I had to follow you again. Wait, really? I didn't know that was a thing Twitch did. That's so weird that Twitch does that. I mean, you know what, actually, no, now that I think about it, I know why they do that. It's because Twitch's new lurking policy. Because they, for a while now, they've been counting lurkers as bots, and so they've been forcing bots off people's channels. And it's been horrible, and it's been terrible. It's, you know, it's actually drastically affected people's view counts. Fun fact, myself, Gaz, Hydro, and several other creators have been severely impacted by this whole lurking thing. And there's proof of it, too. I've seen proof on my end, I've seen proof on Hydra's end, and I've seen proof on Gaz's end, how these numbers don't fucking make sense. So if you're a streamer, right, and you're looking at your analytics, and you're looking at your average viewer count, please know that your average viewer count is a fucking lie. And it's even more so a lie, because apparently they made the restrictions for partnership loosened. So, you know, just don't pay attention to your average viewership. It's a bullshit number now. I keep telling people, the best number you want to pay attention to is your max or unique viewership. That's more important now, because Twitch fucked up so hard that your numbers don't make sense, and I hope Twitch gets sued, because that's false analytic. That's false numbers. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. But yeah, thank you, Sketchy, for the refollow. I'm sorry that Twitch forced an unfollow on you. Mwah! I'll give you a kiss anyway, sweetheart. I love you. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're feeling okay. Love you. I should do VRChat stuff again. You should. You should. Honestly, I love VRChat. It's so much fun. I love spending time in VR. I'm seeing proof of it on your end right now. Do I even want to know? It's the Nickelodeon pond. Yo, I'm in the fucking slime tank. Let's go. Being with friends in VR is cozy. I just enjoy being in VR, period. Like, I don't know. There's something about VR that is just very, very comfy for me. It's nice. I'd be lying though too if I didn't say it's just easy stuff to just enjoy too. Like, it really is. But yeah, it's fucking wild. How Twitch has been fucking with numbers lately. Like, Gaz's was actually the worst offender with it, because it was like, during the Donathon, she was hitting around 90 to 100, but the actual number was like way bigger than that. It was just fucking insane. Hydro's was about as bad as mine. I won't even lie. Like, ours is about the same. But yeah, it's that's caused a lot of headache and pain for people who don't understand that shit. Like, I've had a lot of people come to me talking to me about their numbers, and finally we had an understanding of it. And it's like, I have to tell people now, it's like, hey, just so you know, don't pay attention to your average viewership. Your unique and max are your more important numbers now. I ain't gonna say the view count, but when you did multi-smash, it was 22 active with a viewers to fucking 30 total viewers. Yeah, that checks. Yeah, no, that checks, actually. No, but whatever Twitch has been doing with the whole lurking policy shit, they need to course correct. Sorry, I just want to do this weird little... My autism is showing and I want to put the hole on the camera. Anyway. Self-actualization is big for some people, yeah. Yeah, I was on Gaz's first Donathon stream. It was horrendous that her average viewership was literally half of her viewer count though throughout it. Yeah, it was actually fucking crazy. Like, it was weird because she wasn't the first instance I saw that happening. Like, Hydro was, right? And then before I went on hiatus, that was actually the first time I saw that on my end. And then, like, that made me feel a lot better about how I felt about myself as a creator compared to others. But, no, Mom was definitely the third one that I saw, and I was just like, all right, this is, this is fishy. The fish don't smell right, and it stinks. And Twitch is fucking stinking. So, I don't know. What I will say, though, is whatever is going on in Twitch HQ, you probably need a restructuring. Because that shit ain't normal. That's skeezy bullshit like that is not normal for a company to do. Here, I need a stretch. Give me a minute. Oh, fuck. We really need a new CEO. I know. It's funny because there was actually, when this dude got fucking hired in first, early on, genuinely there was like high hopes for this guy. And then we kind of find out that he's kind of like, you know, a creep, fucking weirdo, very lopsided with his policies. You know, he's just not a good guy. Like, I know that people say, oh, well, first impressions are very important. Yeah, they are. But don't rely on a first impression, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm... Alright, so I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes wondering why I haven't gotten a fish yet. I'll tell you why. I'm such a bimbo. Literally over there on the other fucking plank, my fucking bobber was on the other plank. Apples and trees, Flamie. Apples and trees. You truly are like your mom. Anyway. Bimvoid. God damn it. God fucking damn it. You... Luck. It's not my fault. Prime Papple. No, it's Prime Plapple. Get it right. You plap while you're in your mid-prime. Beamvoid. Beamvoid. Also, I will say this. Next week, and I talked about it earlier, but next week I will be playing Digimon. I will be playing Legends EA. What am I doing the week after? Clover Pit and Lunacid. So we got 4 new games that are going to be playing to replace the games that I shafted or completed. Because I won't lie, there were some games where I was just like, dude, I've lost interest, or they're not worth streaming. Glad that term I made struck in the community. What term? Wait, what term? Oh, Bimvoid? Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, a lot of things have stuck in this community. Case in point, the oldest thing that's stuck in this community so far is Flumes and Waddles. So there you go. Flam is Bimvoid, Dami is Blim Balloon. So what I'm hearing is I gotta blow Dami up. I gotta blow you up, sweetheart, huh? Is that what I'm hearing? Hashtag we love Flamie. Can I just say, for transparency purposes, I talked to Tay about that. And she's actually super happy to hear that, that y'all turned that into something stronger and more beautiful. Her words were, the streak is still going, I see. Which is Tay's way of saying, I'm happy that that is still a thing. Also, yes. Yeah, yes. Sorry, I'm listening to this music. It's so good. This playlist is fantastic. Who made this playlist? Because this fucking thing is fantastic. Bonsai music. It's a great fucking playlist. I love it. I blame Hydro, but she got me into future funk, right? Hydro's been teaching me a lot about music lately. And I gotta say, I adore it. It's complicated. Music theory is a very complicated thing, but it's good. But definitely appreciate future funk more now that I understand music theory. Flumes, Waddles, The Wall, The Wall has a chance to get a remasterization. Chorb is making a comeback sometime in the future, and the Squids are getting an upgrade too soon. Yeah, also, Waddles, I've been trying to figure out if I want to get a fat version of her or not. I really wanted Sho to do it, but because Sho's the only person I know who is willing to do fat and ABDL, but you know, I know that there's some people who would like to see a fat Waddles, but you know, it's a matter of making sure Show is mentally okay. Because I've checked in with Show lately, and he's been kind of under the weather, and I want to make sure that boy is taken care of up here, but also up here, in here. So, doing my best to make sure that he is resting and taking care of himself. Because that dude has not been, apparently that dude's not been okay. And that would explain a lot as to what's been going on in here with him. So... Fat Waddles waddles so Crinkles could walk. I like how even though Waddles is still legacy, Crinkles is like the in joke like of the channel, where it's like, yeah, you know, you might know Waddles, but you don't know Crinkles like I do. I like using Gwen's blob emote. How is Gwen doing? I haven't talked to her in a very, very long time. I haven't talked to her in like a very long time. But that's just because I've been busy and dealing with shit. There's like a handful of creators I haven't really talked to in a hot minute. And I kind of felt bad because, like, I try to keep in touch with people, but it's hard for me. Like, I don't have the same social battery as I used to, so... I hate that the koi is the thing that is, the koi is the one that is the highest one right now. Yeah, there's a lot of people I haven't really talked to lately. I feel bad because, like, I've been kind of keeping to myself lately, but at the same time, I am also kind of in my August needs to focus on herself phase. Don't mind me, just driving in my car after some Morir Sonado steer. Driving in my car and grabbing a beer. Hey, that truck. Wait, hold on. I fucked up the song. I fucked up the song. God damn. I know what you did there. I know what you fucking did there, and it pissed. God, I know what you did there, fucker. You fucked the song up for me. God damn it. I used to be really good at singing that song, and then you fucked it up for me. God damn it. Ugh. Did not know they added that as a feature. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI. How about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Gummy! Let's go! I got the fucking gummy! Oh. No. Gummy! Um... 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 I love this too much. I really like this. Mmm. 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 Of course she eats the sugary one. Shush! Leave me alone. I like candy. Next she'll tell me I'm not allowed to have it. She's making out with the gummy in the gummy chat. No, I'm eating the gummy. I'm eating it, chat. God. Anyway, how long have we been going, guys? Mods, how long have I been going on? I'm just kind of curious. I haven't really been checking, so I am curious how long the stream's been going. Gummy Flamie when? Honestly, how would you implement a gummy me to begin with? Like, would you just make me translucent? Almost 3 hours. Jesus. Really? Oh, yeah, no, that tracks, because I literally was I went live earlier than I should. Yeah, that tracks. Like, cause what time is it right now? Yeah, that tracks. I was like, wait a minute. Huh? No, that tracks. Well, what can I say? Time flies when you're having fun, right? Here. Driving in my truck right after a beer. Hey. I would like to see you as a gummy version of G6. How would you do a... okay, like, let's be real, though. How would you do a gummy version of G6? Like, let's be real here. How would you do that? I have 2 ideas. Do you know? I would love to know. No, actually, I would love to see it. I wouldn't mind. Japanese style of gummies or slime coated? Japanese style of gummies. Like, when you say Japanese, do you mean like the pull ones or like the crystalline ones? The ones that are kind of cloudy, but they're like really pretty to look at? That is a good idea, though. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Like the flat gummies they have with the characters' faces on it. Mmm. Oh my... that is... dude, you are... you are fucking massive! And now he's gone. And he's gone! There we go. Come on. There we go. What my girlfriend says when I enter the room. What? That's a big one? And that is my hand. But what flavor of gummy Flamie, though? That is a good question. What flavor, like, if you had to pick a flavor, what flavor would I be? Oh. Honestly, if I had to pick a flavor of myself, I probably would be like a floral flavor or a spicy flavor. Like, since you're currently on a reddish color scheme, like a strawberry or cherry, how about like a tahine or like a chamoy? Like, I know chamoy has more of like an apple flavor to it, but like I don't know, like what about like a tahine or a chamoy or like a watermelon? Mexican candy, good ideas. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna have some kiwis with some tahine on them later. Cause we have kiwis in the apartment, and I'm thinking about slicing some up and having some. And drizzling some chamoy and some tahine over them. If we had mangoes, I'd be doing that instead, but we don't have mangoes. I don't think we buy any. For some reason, you remind me of cheap watermelon flavored candy. You know what? Honestly, watermelon, I know what you're talking about, and that shit fucking smacks. Like, the artificial watermelon, like, I could get behind the artificial watermelon flavor. Like, say what you will, I can get behind that. I actually like the cheap watermelon flavor. Give me kiwis. I love that fruit a lot. It's a pretty good fruit. It genuinely is. It's a really, really good fruit. Gaz, Comley, and I had, we had, fucking, starfruit recently, too. And, I forgot what, I hadn't had starfruit since I was, like, 5 or 6, right? It has been such a long time since I had starfruit. So, when I sit here and say it tasted like apples to me, I meant it. The fish is going into Flamie's pocket dimension. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I don't like that connotation. The fish is going in the pocket, Flamie's pocket dimension. There's a connotation there that I'm not sure I like. But watermelon flavor is a very good one. Listen, cheap watermelon flavor is really good. I think it's actually better than blue raspberry, right? I think it's better than blue raspberry in my personal opinion. But that's just me. Like, do you guys remember the Major Melon Mountain Dew? I do. That was probably one of my favorite flavors that they had, and they got rid of it. Because it literally was just Mountain Dew, but it's cheap watermelon flavor, and it was so fucking good. There we go. I loved it when I had yogurt for that. I had on the yogurt fruits. My brand and country is 16 ounces into my life. A mixture of wild berry, spinach, kiwi, and I will love again. I also did mango banana kiwi one time. It was really good as hell. Huh. Never heard of it. But it does sound really good. Never really sold it in my country. You never had Mountain Dew before. God, if only, like, tariffs weren't a thing right now, I'd probably send you some. Aqua. If the tariffs weren't so bad as they are right now, I probably would send you some. Just that way you can experience what we would consider true gamer culture. Whatever the fuck that is nowadays. It's like frozen yogurt. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's like galetas. Okay. I gotcha. Well, galetas are more like they're more like frozen ice cream, but like more milk-based than say yogurt. I had Wawa twice. That's awesome. I had Buc-ee's once. I had Buc-ee's once, and it was like the most overpriced. It like, don't get me wrong, the brisket was fine, but it was like, it reminded me of an Arby's sandwich where it was just overloaded with fucking brisket, and you weren't actually paying for a sandwich. You were just paying for, oh my fucking god! Whoa! What the fuck is this? Whoa! Oh my. Okay. Wow, that actually fucking scared the shit out of me. Huh. That that scared the fuck out of me. Like that POV really scared the shit out of me there. Woo. But yeah, anyway, I was talking about brisket and Buc-ee's. Yeah, it was like I was paying for brisket instead of it being a sandwich. It was like 12 bucks for a brisket sandwich. And I was just like, dude, I could have gotten like a cheap snack, a coffee, and I'd have been fine. But I went to Buc-ee's and got a brisket sandwich, a soda, and some beef jerky for like double the amount. It's fucking stupid. And I was like, it's like, oh, but Flamie, you're not paying for the food. You're paying for the experience. Buc-ee's is a fucking convenience store in Texas. Oh! Another one! Dude, that was even bigger! Whoa! But yeah, no. God, what other novelty places have I eaten at? Or paid for an experience? Let's see here. I'm trying to think. In-N-Out Burger, Five Guys. Yeah. In-N-Out Burger, Five Guys, Blake's Slaughter Burger, Jersey Mike's. It's not really, well, those places aren't really like experience. Jersey Mike's isn't more of an experience, more as a regional thing. I guess, yeah. No, experience, the novelty of it is more of like a regional thing, huh? Does it say what fish you catch, by the way? It's like a Rapi Appa Bapaboo or something like that. It's like a Rappa Bappa Bappa Bapaboo. There's nothing wrong with wanting to buy novelty stuff, by the way, chat. You can ask Gaz. I prefer to buy things more cheaply than actually, like, splurge. I don't like spending money. If I can avoid spending money on and splurging like that on food, I will. But, like, you know, say if it's like, I don't know, something that's long term and lasting, you bet your ass I'm gonna fucking, you know, buy it. I think the problem though is with me is that I just don't like to spoil myself. That's another thing. I just don't like spoiling myself. I feel like it's too much of a risk to spoil myself rather than just, you know, enjoying something for something. I'd rather put that into other people or like put it into something more long term. There's a fish underneath you. Oh! There was a piranha in my snatch. There's a piranha. There was a piranha in my snatch. That... How long was that piranha down there? You know what? I kind of felt bad for it. It didn't need to be down there. For a while. There was a piranha in my snatch, and nobody fucking told me. You could have been like, Flamie, hey, there's a toothy fucking very aggressive fish in your puss. And I would have made the joke and be like, well, yeah, my puss is a fucking toothy aggressive fish. And then you would have been like, no, Flamie, there's a fucking piranha down there. To which I would have been like, no, that's what I call my... Never mind. See, this is why YouTube and Twitch say that I am not a family-friendly content creator. Which checks. Alright, I think this is gonna be the last fish. Because I am really tired. I'm really hungry right now. Here. There we go. Got it. Alright, let's see who's live. Let's see who's live. I'm curious. I'm gonna raid out the Jenks. But hey, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful time, okay? Thank you for all coming over. I appreciate it. Sorry, it wasn't the most, riveting thing. You just sat here and watched me fish, but, yeah. Honestly, these VRChat and chill things really are just for me to just chat with y'all and enjoy time with y'all, so... But... tomorrow, even though I'm not supposed to stream, I'm gonna be off. Hydro wants to do American Truck Sim with me, so I'll be streaming with her, tomorrow in the evening. Other than that, though, I'll see you all Friday. So I forget what I'm doing Friday. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember. But if anything, y'all go say hi to Jinx. I'll see you all later. Y'all have a wonderful day and take it easy. Ta-ta.